Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, TWID stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the Black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribe, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the TWID revolution today.
Thought I was out. They pulled me back in.
Thought I was out, family, but they just keep pulling me back in. And every time they pull me back in, I come back and I get on this camera. Family, you're rocking with TWID. TWID stands for That's What I Do. Don't forget to go to, let me put the link up, www.twidware.com, and go shop. So today we're going to be talking about a woman explains how Black women showed her how to bathe. I'm going to reiterate. This woman explains actually how our sisters, Black women, foundational Black American sisters, taught her how to properly bathe. Now, if you've read the book, The Black Holocaust, you'll know and you'll read where some of our Black women, a lot of our Black women would commit suicide just because of their hygiene. They were so embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? Their spirits were so broken because, you know, they couldn't, not just, it's one thing to be a slave, but to be a slave, you know, humiliated, not being able to clean yourself, you know what I'm saying, as a woman. If you read the book, it'll show how it just, you know, got to them, it broke them because they were very clean women. Our women have always been clean women. We've always took pride in, even during chattel slavery, you know, we would, you know, comb the hairs of the children and of the women. We took care. Our women would take care of. A lot of our women would breastfeed with their own breasts white children. This is nothing new. This is common knowledge in terms of historically. People just don't do their due diligence to find it out. But let's hear her side of the story.
And taught us with love. My mother-in-law has taught me more about myself than my actual mother did. I'm not gonna laugh at you because you don't understand the context of these messages. It is listen to Black women and protect Black women till I die. I remember being told that I don't need to scrub my legs because the soap runs down my body. I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything. I don't remember being told how to clean my vajussi. I remember being not the only white girl in the army learning how to wash properly from the Black girls. And they laughed a little bit too, but they stood with us and taught us with love. My mother-in-law has taught me more about my.
Now, she said, now you heard her words. She said that she was not the only white girl in her military, during her military time. Now, she goes on to tell you how, you know, you didn't have to bathe because you were in a swimming lake. Of course, you know, lakes are typically cleaner than, you know, a lot of other bodies of water, but it's not clean. That's not to say it's clean, it's cleaner. She went on to say, you know, and of course, you know, her mother-in-law, I guess she's married to, of course, to a Black man, but she's explaining how that not just her, but some more of her counterparts, more white women, you know what I'm saying, in the army didn't know how to properly clean themselves as well. And how the Black women would not talk about them, not degrade them. Of course, you're gonna laugh, but she said it was in love, because if it wasn't in love, they would not have shown them the proper way, the correct way to actually clean themselves, the hygiene. She said even her private parts. You know what I'm saying? She said her mother-in-law, black woman, taught her more about that than her own mom. Let's do it one more time. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to her words one more time and listen slowly. Because this is imperative, because we get a bad rap as a people, black people, as if our and that's what I'm harping on, our contributions. I'm not going to let this society or anybody act like our contributions are null and void, or that we have none whatsoever. We're just here occupying space. We serve no purpose when we are the purpose. Because this lady is saying this, but she's it's not like we just started doing this. The black women that taught her, they were taught. The ones that came before them, this was passed down from our people as to how you clean yourselves. And we, like everything else, even with the music, even with the creations, even with the inventions, we just shared it and gave it away. And she said out of love. But let's listen to her say it again.
Don't understand the context of these messages. It is listen to black women and protect black women till I die. I remember being told that I don't need to scrub my legs because the soap runs down my body. I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything. I don't remember being told how to clean my vajussi. I remember being not the only white girl in the army learning how to wash properly from the black girls. And they laughed a little bit too, but they stood with us and taught us with love. My mother-in-law has taught me more about myself than my actual mother did. I'm not gonna laugh at you because you don't understand the context of these messages. It is listen to black women and protect black women till I die.
So you see, she's saying the same thing, which is she remembers that not only her, but more of her white friends, her white family, was dealing with the same issue, was dealing with the same thing, which is they were not taught how to properly bathe themselves. That's out of her mouth. It's out of her mouth. And why would she lie? Why would she get on you gotta, how embarrassing that has to be to know that you went to the military. She learned how to properly bathe herself after, this is what she's saying, after she married into a black family, unless of course she was married before she found her husband, because she says when she goes to the military, black women helped her and other white women bathe properly because they were not taught how to bathe properly. And then she goes on to say that her mother-in-law, black woman, showed her how to properly bathe her vajayjay. So she didn't learn these things until an adult. She didn't. By way of her own confession. So that puts things in perspective, a lot of things. But like I said, we are a clean people. We are a regal people. Everybody else can be whatever they want to be, but I'm just talking about us. Ain't nobody taught us how to clean. Nobody taught us how to read. And see, that's the thing. That's the programming of these movies and these lies. That's why I homeschool my kids. Any black parent, wake up. It's not that hard. Wake up. Homeschool your own kids. Teach them how to read. And I'm saying read, I mean really read, not just, you know what I'm saying, a certain curriculum. You find that curriculum, but that means you got to read. You got to find a curriculum. You got to advance your mind, your mind power, your brain power, and find out about your people. This society will have us learning in anything that pertains to anything but our own people. But family, that's been my time. Salute to our people. Peace. What is it?